Check, check. Ladies and gentlemen, denizens of the internet, I'm Adam Even.
And I am PJ Adder.
And this is Conquest! Everybody, welcome to the best way to start your week. RFW is that bear hug of violence and entertainment that begins and ends here every week, and we're happy to have you here.
Bear hug.
Great action coming up tonight. For those of you who have received a card, hey, use that. Send it out to everyone you know. Tell them where to show up, what show to watch every Monday and Friday at 8 p.m.
And sometimes Sunday.
I before E except after C. We got action to get into, folks. The pools are open. School is almost out.
Some schools are out.
Some schools are out, but there's about to be a schooling in the ring. As you know her. Ooh! You love her! It's Dagobitch, who is in desperate need of a Titantron.
And her gloves.
It's true. She has these new gloves in the back. They are pruned from her native planet. And she says, no, I'm saving these for a special occasion. Perks on her. They're not everyday wear, and she knows it. Or maybe it's a slight at her opponent.
Maybe. Maybe your opponent isn't good enough to get the gloves.
Now, they've long since buried the hatchet and are just ready for legitimate competition in RFW. But you know who else is coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's obvious. She wants a slice of this competition. Coming out to the ring is one half of the Bandit Barbies, Kelly Cutthroat.
Well, her partner's already qualified.
Her partner did, in fact, already qualify in some legitimate competition against Solarpunk.
Yeah.
Solarpunk fully burying the hatchet with these long-ish standing rivals.
Bandit Barbies have had an interesting history on RFW.
Yes, so fully taking it back to the very beginning of their rivalry was Dagobitch and Glorpina were teamed up against each other against the Bandit Barbies in a May the 4th street fight.
Yeah,
that was on the first ever episode of Conquest and the first ever show on this brand.
Which was on May the 4th.
May the 4th, everybody.
It's crazy we have a like bookmark thing we can say it started on.
Isn't that great? It's always good to have these mnemonics. May the 4th be with you. Anyway, in that street fight, Dagobitch and Glorpina picked up the victory.
Handily.
Now, since then, Kelly Cutthroat and Steffi B have been picking up momentum and steam in the show.
Yeah, it seems like they were just tired of losing and changed their ways a little bit in order to get wins.
Well, if you don't hate to lose, then you have no business here in the RFW locker room. Especially here on Conquest. Whoa! Just a bit too heavy for her.
It looks like she spinned around in her hands.
Now, whoa! There's a pin coming. Now, Dagobitch later goes on to team up with Solarpunk and get another victory over the Bandit Barbies, starting a cold streak and the first one ever in our show's history. And she then took out both the Bandit Barbies at once
in a handicap
match. Now, Solarpunk said, I can do the same thing.
Unfortunately, she did not.
She did not do too well.
Oh,
there's some kind of move coming. Surely she's not that crazy that she wants to do something insane.
Nope.
No, she chose wisdom. And that is the type of skill that the Bandit Barbies are starting to bring to the table.
Yeah, she definitely outsmarted Dagobich there.
Honestly, the unwarranted hate from the RFW faithfuls is just... It's not good. Shame on them.
On who?
The people!
No, who are they hating on?
Kelly Cutthroat.
Why?
I have no idea. These are two titans of their time in the ring, absolutely tearing it up. Honestly, we're starting to approach a time frame where, you know, this is the longest...
a moonsault from Dagobich.
This is the longest running opponent that Dagobich has ever gone up against.
Yeah, it's been a consistency just between them and Dagobich. Dagobich is always just in the same picture as the Bandit Barbies just in general.
You know, it's a very small women's locker room, and it's a problem where... Oh my gracious!
Right into the barricade.
They're going to start running out of time if they stay out there too much longer. Directly into the barricade and hooked up for something. Just a savage kick to the gut. And she paid her back tenfold!
Well, as you were saying, our locker room is a little bit small, but it is starting to grow.
You know? Uh-oh, what's going on here?
What just happened?
Wait a second. That's Glorpina's music.
Why is her music playing?
I don't know.
Glorpina
Glorpina!
she's behind her!
What are you doing?
Oh, but Dagobich is not letting her get...
She didn't get enough offense in
No.
or something. She's out here pissed because she was replaced by just a mere mortal, a human, going to the top rope on Glorpina! Oh my god!
Spanish fly from the top rope. Meanwhile, Kelly Cutthroat is just pandering to the crowd.
Unfortunately, she's just not going... The distraction still happened. And that was an opportunity, but... Dagobich, she stared her down and she said, that's not gonna happen.
No. She is way too powerful to be taken advantage of like that.
God, the people are calling for
Right
Dagobich to
into a
submit.
Boston Crab.
Uh-oh. Tripping her over. One tends to wonder, what was Dagobich looking to... I mean, why was Glorpina out here? What was she looking to achieve?
Maybe she's just jealous.
Maybe reminding her she exists?
Maybe.
It's so hard to tell.
I mean, she doesn't exactly talk.
No, she communicates through fluids, and let me tell you, I've been on the losing end of something weird.
What kind of fluids?
Hey, I can't talk on that right now. Something's coming.
Oh,
there's a rumbling on the horizon. The blows are being traded. She's daring her. Smack me again. Hit me, baby, one more time. These trading blows, they go, but there's one destination. At the very end of it, it's a hockey fight!
It looks like they were even.
Yeah, fairly even, but it looks like Kelly Cutthroat caught a little bit more of that.
She definitely seems like she's out of it, but she managed to get out of the way.
This is the ugliest I've ever seen, a situation I've ever seen Dagobich in.
Yeah, she's always in control.
It speaks to the additional training that the Bandit Barbies have been going through. But this could be the deciding factor. It's small maneuvers like this that sometimes solve the match.
It was close.
But it was close. Can't call it 2.9, but that was a solid 2 if I've ever saw one. Whoa! Just a 2 buckle bomb head suplex thing. The savages!
Yeah, her head hit all the way down.
But the theme of the match has been payback. as maybe Solarpunk is easy enough to live and let live, but I don't think Dagobich is really gonna fold this partnership quite yet.
No. Plus a qualifier is on the line.
Yes, a qualifier that already had a very odd interference, but one does not understand Glorpina.
Yeah, I don't think she follows any kind of rules.
The logic is beyond our understanding, that's for sure. It's
And a moonsault.
it's definitely beyond your human understanding.
You saying you're not human?
What? No, where would you get that idea from? That's holy crap!
Oh,
Kelly Cutthroat going to the top rope. She's
What is she
delivering
looking
something
for?
insane to the standing Dagobich on the outside. She caught every inch of heel in those eyes.
But David just shrugged it off.
Our resident Hogan is in the house. Dagobich doesn't say no. She shrugs off chairs like Obafemi.
She shrugs off everything.
The ref's count of 5 as the time is running out. Oh, but there's just too much time spent in that maneuver.
Let's see, she's lining her up or something.
She's lining her up, and this is looking very grim for Dagobich. She rarely is in this position, but she manages to reverse it, driving her opponent to the mat and going for the pin.
2.
Barely a 2. The ref must have saw something we didn't, pulling that count away. Oh, Jesus, that was like a glamour shot or something.
But she just kips up.
She kips up. She has all the energy in the world. This is one hell of a babyface comeback. Driving her down to the mat.
What is it gonna take?
And these women are at capacity. Go ahead and count it. We don't have that rule here for some reason. Dagobich, the first one back to her feet. And she's going for something huge. Some exclamation point that'll solve this match. But no cover.
Oh,
there it is. There it is.
1, 2, and 3.
And the undefeated streak of Dagobich continues. And she qualifies for the heavyweight competition at the bookend event of this month, Coronation.
I don't think there's a single person in that locker room that could beat Dagobich.
I have yet to find somebody. Honestly, it's starting to get hard. If there wasn't a chance to win on the line, then nobody would be fighting Dagobich. That sigh of relief in the arena that everybody knows to qualify they no longer have to fight Dagobich, well, it's only backed up by a worse feeling that they have to fight her in the heavyweight competition.
Yeah, whoever else qualifies is gonna have to face her.
And we're condemning them to death.
Essentially.
And that death's name is Dagobich. Here comes Made Man coming to the ring, talking about potentially his worst set of losses in a very long time.
Yeah, he's on quite the losing streak.
It's 2, and it's people he's beaten before, so it must be very concerning and confusing for him. Looks like he's going to be cashing a check or something.
A check? What kind of check?
I don't know. Let's find out. Oh my gosh. Shooting for the fences, saying that he's going to win his next match with a challenge. Wonder what that challenge is. A bold statement. He says he's going to win his next match, and he's not only going to win it, he's going to do it in under 5 minutes.
I don't know if he can do it. I'm starting to worry about Made Man.
You know, when you hit rock bottom, there's only one place you can go. This is our double debut! As we have two pretty familiar people. Who is that?
Hector Flores.
Yeah, I picked up a friend.
Yeah.
A friend from my near future and brought him to the past to fight on my wrestling brand.
How'd you get to the future?
You know, I haven't figured that out yet, but apparently I have moments where I enter a fugue state and become a grizzled old veteran.
Does that have anything to do with your eye?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm absolutely stunning. But you know what's going to be more stunning? This match. Man, I've been looking forward to this match.
Who's he going against?
All week. Oh, buckle up, buckaroo. You're going to enjoy this.
I haven't seen this guy wrestle before.
Oh, well. It's a sight to behold and a treat for all. Viva la Raza.
Oh!
That's right! That's right, everybody! This does not need commentary. Enjoy.
How did you get him?
I have connects. Yeah! Like I said, in the near future, I'm a grizzled veteran.
Huh. How far in the near future?
You know, enough for my lower back to not feel good next time.
Okay. I see what you did there. I've never actually seen him wrestle in real life before.
Yeah?
I've only watched him on the TV.
I'm sorry, PJ. This is the only reality I understand and recognize. Now that AAA Lucha Libre is a great place. Real
He's a
talk.
heck of a dancer.
Yeah, I know, right? Boogie woogie woo! Welcome to my house of horrors.
When do I get to see you dance?
You know, I have spinneroonie lessons with Booker T.
Oh, how'd you get that?
I booked it. Whoa! The distance achieved by Hector Flores! Using aerial maneuvers against another person who uses a similar arsenal and just delivering this devastating move to start the match.
I feel like this is going to be a fast match.
Hey, you know, put a clock up there. This is a WWE speed match. I don't freaking know. Yeehaw! Tearing at the mask holes. Clearly knows what that disrespect means.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to care.
I really got to spend a little bit more money on logistics so we can get rid of this Memorial Day ring attire.
Well, you're
driving
very
his shoulder.
patriotic.
Holy crap!
Oh my god!
Just throwing him all over the ring. Reeling in pain there.
You still feeling patriotic?
You know? Tequila way. Holy!
Wow!
Just a jumping drop kick to the chest. Absolutely, was about as tall as the Great Khali.
Have you seen the Great Khali?
Of course. Let me tell you, he was backstage at an event I was working one time, and dude, his palms are like frying pans, and when he does that to you, you can see he smells like spices.
What kind of spices?
Oh, just like cinnamon and like you know, those like wintry spices. I think it was his cologne or something. Anyway, we're talking about cologne, as there is just brutal action happening out on the outside, the likes of which you would see on Rough Shot Friday nights at 8. That's some old school shit. We're working old school here.
Well, we got an old school wrestler in there.
Can't get much more old school than turning a match into a street fight for 10 consecutive seconds and scaring the hell out of you, daring Hector to come back into the ring with a little flippy-kippy thing. I don't know what to call it.
Well, Laparca's been around a long time.
Yes, and El Mago trained under him briefly.
He did?
Has a similar attire to him.
He's definitely got the same kind of mask.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
There's a driving pin, and the ref just refuses to count. It looked like there was a 3 count counted out by...
I think it might have been too fast for him.
Yeah. This has been a Demolition Derby. This reminds me of, like, X Division stuff.
Yeah. They are very...
No! Just too far! Hector, recovering, just far enough away. Almost like he's gotten the measure of this old legend a long time ago. Whoa!
Ow!
My partner knows the name of that move a little bit better, but we're going to call that the Crunch Wrap Supreme. A different type of crunch was delivered to Laparca. Jesus. Is this just these driving slams after driving slams?
Yeah.
Reversal after reversal.
I would not want
This
to be
is
on
a
the
4 count,
receiving
and
end
it's
of
starting
any
to
of
look
that.
incredibly ugly for Hector. Oh my goodness! The count resetting off of that insane maneuver.
What was that?
I don't know, a flipping coffin dive or something. I've seen him snipe from far distance using his moves. Oh, but that might be all it takes as he's in position for his last and final maneuver, potentially. But Hector's fighting back. Babyface comeback. Babyface comeback!
And a drop kick. It looks like he busted it open.
Yeah, I think so. As crimson drips start to creep down the mask of Laparca. Punch after punch after punch, proving that this was a Royal Rumble. Well, he would have just eliminated a legend.
Yeah, he wants to take it to the outside again.
But taking it to just as much of an extreme, Laparca is beating the holy hell out of Hector.
Yeah, I think Hector might be regretting his choices.
The match spending more time outside of the ring than in it at this point. Some kind of final maneuver coming, but Hector was ready. He knew it was coming.
It reverses into a German.
That's the type of,
Oh, and tries for a frog splash, but Laparca gets his knees up.
Oh God, it's looking grim for Hector Flores. His exclamation point was turned into a period, and he was spread out flat on the mat.
Oh.
Hooking him up for something great. He's gonna put his finish on. Hector looking hurt, reeling in the ring as he goes for this final frog splash, showing the kid how it's done.
1, 2, and he kicks out.
With instinct alone, Hector is alive.
I didn't think he would kick out of that.
Good old-fashioned monkey flip. As both these men are thoroughly confused as to what the hell they need to do to put each other away. But Laparca seems to have an idea. It's looking pretty familiar. Some kind of spinning driver death drop.
And that is it.
Proving that he's still got it and that the legend is alive.
Wow.
Laparca, welcome to Conquest. Man, he looks absolutely gassed, but he deserves every second of this adulation that he's receiving. And if he's not even done yet, he's still choosing to entertain people after his match.
Oh.
You wanted it. You kept asking. You guys have personal favorites. And these favorites I will tolerate. As both cards are receiving an additional match. A match we'll devote to tag team action.
Yes, boy!
Yes, boy! Here, coming out to the ring, weighing, God, I don't know. I don't want to ask them to get on a scale. Team Pause.
I think you would break the scale. Does radioactivity break a scale?
Uranium is one of the densest materials in the entire world.
Well... And I don't want to buy a scale only for it to get broken.
Especially those little pet scales are a pain in the ass and too small. How are you going to get that into a cat carrier?
I don't want to try. I shall leave that to you.
Oop, wrong one.
Oh, wow.
I got buttons over here.
When did you get pyro budget?
You just blink and they go off. Watch. That was a good one. That was the one I was trying to put off. This mind virus, it's like the brain mapping that Elon Musk is doing or something.
Oh gosh. I keep forgetting that's what's underneath the boa on
the
Chili
cat
Whack.
teats?
Yeah.
Making his way out to the ring from another world entirely, weighing 100 pounds.
Oh, we got the without a hitch up there.
Oh, it does?
It does.
Well, that was when he debuted. Maybe he was a little sentimental.
Maybe.
But this is Carp Maple Leaf. Now he lives around the Sword Coast of the Forgotten Realms, just off the King's Road.
And who's his partner?
Well, his partner today, he found kinship in because they share a common bond.
What's that?
Making their way to the ring,
Oh. Okay.
weighing a whole lot of Wiener Schnitzel.
I get it now.
Geschweister.
They both wear lederhosen.
Yeah, well, Carp enjoys an enjoyer of lederhosen. I saw them. He walked down the hall, saw the lederhosen, and said, "Look who's looking at who's looking."
It's an interesting team.
Hey, competition being the way it is, this might be staying power. Maybe Carp finds a friend. He is able to cast a spell to understand the languages of people who trust him. So maybe this is a very good bond to have.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the size difference is a bit concerning. Carp, being very brave and bold, being in there with people who are much larger than him, and that advantage was immediately taken advantage of by having pretty much a body-length range on the little halfling. Wow.
He's almost shorter than the rope.
Well, hey, oh my god, absolutely painful.
Oh god.
Folding between the ropes.
Just a straight up kick to the face.
As the energy in Team Paws seem a little different today.
Yeah, they seem a little bit more aggressive.
Well, I haven't quite apologized for my refereeing that I did.
Oh.
I told them I would buy them the match. That I would do something to help them.
And then what happened?
Well, they lost to the Jabroni Dojo because of me.
Yes. Yes, they did.
Well, a tag team match is hard to manage, okay? I don't know how these refs do it, and frankly, they're heroes to me now. Tip your refs, people. My god.
Oh my god. What is going on out there?
Well, it looks like the little Carp Maple Leaf is absolutely getting manhandled on the outside of the ring.
Yeah, he is getting destroyed.
Oof, sorry. I was so into the action, I forgot to turn the virus off. As they've crumpled him up like
They're just destroying him.
Like a newspaper or perusing them like sharks.
They're not letting him
on
in
the outside of the ring. Carp is trapped. But so is Hans.
There was no need for that.
Me! Did you feel the earthquake that happened when he fell out of the ring?
It was like a freaking weight had been just like a Mack truck hit the floor.
Yeah. Somebody dropped an engine block from the ceiling.
It looks like Carp might have ripped his pants.
Oh no. Carp, that gear.
It was expensive.
New. I'm kidding. It's old fabric. It came from some tailor somewhere. I don't know the exact story of how he got his lederhosen, but he did tell me about the time his clothes that he originally had were burned by some weird dwarf guy with flaming gauntlets.
Huh.
Whatever that means, that's too high fantasy for me. I don't even believe he's actually from a different world at all.
You think he might be a little bit nutsy?
You know, all I'll say is, how bad could this guy that burned the clothes be if they were... He was... This guy was remarkably a person who was in a similar thing to wrestling. But Carp is all too ready to, when his pet rock allows, enter a wrestling competition, a circuit match, he likes to call it. Whoa! Using every ounce of what we just heard hit the floor to attack.
Yeah,
Team Pause, my God.
I would not want that coming at me.
Hans launching an attack and getting ready to pin Chilliwack. Those cat teats.
They're just on full display.
Someone needs to tell this thing, this is a family show. As there's some kind of tag team maneuver going in, you think that, whoa, grabbed after Hans for some reason. Huh. What was that about?
That was weird. It was almost like he was getting frustrated at his partner for not helping him.
Well, I would be frustrated too if I'm already back in the ring. Tag team maneuvers are great and they can get the leg up in the competition, but when your opponent is beat within an inch of his life, well, that's just, you need to get some time to catch your breath and rest.
But he didn't get that.
Not enough. As, he's drawing energy at the wrong time and has a fresher opponent in the ring. But he might have exactly what he needs to finish this off. Goodness, turned him inside out. I don't know where this little guy gets his strength from, but he tells me that an apple a day keeps the aberrant away. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure we'll find out at some point.
What kind of apple?
He has these, like, tons of these weird colored apples. He calls them alderleaf apples.
Huh.
Says they're grown on his family's farm. I don't know how he can carry so many apples.
Oh, God.
If he himself is only 3 apples tall. But that looked ugly on the knees of Chilliwack.
Chilliwack landed on Carp's ankle.
Oh, man.
The glowing one.
The glowing one? Oh, then he might be fine. That thing can go under doors. It can be crushed flat. I've seen him get chips out of a vending machine before. It's very weird.
Alrighty then.
These matches, spending an awful lot of time on the outside.
Yeah, they seem to be more comfortable out there.
I mean, it's a dangerous place to fight.
Just a knee.
Every impact is almost worse on the outside of the ring. But the inside of the ring is just as dangerous as there's just as much going on where... Whoa! Was that a forehead chop?
I think it was.
Getting a 1 count
But it looks like Chilliwack might be out of it.
You know, it's hard to catch your breath when you don't really have mouth holes or anything like that. Now, I've walked in on these guys as they were putting their helmets on, but I have never seen their faces before.
You've never seen what they look like?
Never once. Whoa! Too short for the Superman punch! One half of the 1-2 punch has now been delivered. But could we have a spear on the horizon?
Well, he tags in Sunshine Sullivan.
Jesus.
Carp's rolling out of the ring to catch his breath.
Just delivering harm to the little halfling who has been fighting his heart out in this ring.
He has been in this match for about 80% of this match.
And they're here to just corn it up. They're just like, okay, time to be silly. Cracking each and every little beanie as Carp almost nervous to get back into the ring.
He has taken so much damage.
The punishment is evident on the body of this little halfling as the bruises they are spreading across his body.
As he limps over and tags in Hans.
Hans, for some reason, not wanting to have action in the ring tonight.
Looks like he might have ripped his pants too.
Yeah, lederhosen are known to rip, but they're easy to fix. Especially when you have prestidigitation working for you.
What's that?
It's some kind of magic that the little halfling fellow has.
Huh.
Carp Maple Leaf, proving there's a warrior inside there.
Such a small package. Just a straight up headbutt.
Yeah, that shouldn't be illegal. That should be illegal. Oh my god, what is happening here? What are we doing? Oh my goodness!
Is that a bonsai drop?
That was a bonsai drop! Recreating history for some reason.
Huh. I guess the Middle East traveled over.
I guess we'll call that the Guten Tag.
I guess the Middle East...
Oh no, it would be Alviteze. It would be goodbye. Uh-oh, tag team moves. These are what normally scare Hans out of the ring. But will it be just enough? It's a lot to get up from the mat when you are as big as Hans.
It's like he can't get used to not tagging with his sister.
That's very, very fair, very true.
He hasn't had as much action himself. He's usually a manager for his sister.
Yeah, and Gret has shown some promise, winning some very key matches. Losing the ones that don't necessarily matter, but winning the ones that do.
Yeah, and the shoe's on the other foot, and she's managing him tonight.
Yeah, it's a lot to manage when you also... That's a 9 count. Hans! Distracting the ref just long enough to slip back under for the 9 count.
But
and
they both get in.
also managed to get in there too. That could have been the match
Wow.
that could have solved everything. And another theft would come from Geschweister. As Gret did a very similar thing to Glorpina.
She did, yes.
A tag out, and maybe some sufficient rest from Maple Leaf.
Maybe his leg had more time to charge.
That puts... He has to level up, levitate up there.
Oh,
Whoa, what's
what is
going on
that?
here? Double shoulder tackle.
And Chilliwack is rolling to the outside to catch his breath.
Very wise from Chilliwack. Oh, God. We had to censor that impact because it's not for YouTube.
Wow.
The frustrated Hans delivering stomps to the body of Chilliwack.
And just tosses him.
Is Hans dead set
On
getting
winning by
the count-out
count-out?
victory?
Maybe.
Oh! Now, I think the thrown together team is starting to rear its ugly head in this match.
Yeah, against the already established team.
They know where their resources are at. They know how tired one can be over the other. Carp almost kicking the ref. But they know where their resources are. They can see on the face of each other exactly how tired one another is. And knows when to tag in. Knows when to reach out. Oh, whispering some words of wisdom, casting guidance on Chilliwack's next move.
What is he setting him up for?
I don't know. Oh my god, this might do it!
What was that?
I don't know, but I can't believe the ring held it together.
1, 2. How did he kick out of that?
Chilliwack looks just as confused as you are. The whole arena had a gasp that could snuff a candle.
And Gret was even getting worried. She got up on the apron.
She was ready to slide in there, yeah. Needs to remember she needs to stay out of this competition.
And just face washing him.
Yeah. It's getting to the point where they're needing to rely on some dirtier tactics.
What is it going to take?
I don't know, but Hans looks like he's set to really take one home for the team.
I don't know what it's going to take to put him down.
I don't know, but the bruises are showing up all over the body of Chilliwack.
Oh, he's going for it again.
Uh-oh. Is it too risky to be doing this in your opponent's corner? Oh my goodness! 2 in a row! And could not be closer to break up.
Does he not understand that that's the wrong corner?
Y'all are getting your money's worth with this brand
Teddy
new
Brown?
match edition. Oh!
Oh my god!
Sunshine Sullivan cannot come in! The elbow drop!
And 3!
And picking it up with style! The team of Hans and Maple Leaf!
This mismatched team.
The mismatched teams have had a very reliable win-loss ratio.
We were talking about that earlier. With Degabich and Glorpina and Degabich and Solarpunk.
These thrown together teams do really tear it up.
They do. They really do.
Oh, it's the fan favorite. Ooh, it's Mama Bev.
Did she get more bubbles?
She got bubbles, yeah. Yeah, we found a bubble machine for her.
Nice. She looks like she's having fun.
She always does. Nothing makes me happier than a Mama Bev entrance.
Did you get her new boots?
You know, I haven't checked. She's known to really hold on to things. She's quite the hoarder.
She still has them
Ew, they
boots.
still got the trash stain, Mama Bev! She's a lady! Ugh. Ugh. She's a lady! You know, in name alone.
Well,
Oof! Look at that shiner she's got!
yeah.
I don't even remember where she got that.
I don't even remember.
Making her way to the ring, weighing not as much as her costume, it's Hulkina. Fresh off a victory at the bookend event, the Twig Branchley Memorial Show.
Yeah, in her debut.
In her debut, she picked up a victory. Mama Bev, picking up a loss,
Yeah.
is ready to reignite her dominance with a favorite here in the RFW family of shows, the Iron Table match.
It's such a exciting match.
The object of this match is to put your opponent through a table. You have 10 minutes, and for every time you put your opponent through a table, you get a point. For the most points in 10 minutes is the winner of the match.
Oh gosh.
Hulkina weighing way more with that costume on. It's just a bit too heavy for the tired and worn out Mama Bev, showing damage on the face, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like she got a black eye.
I mean, she's been put through the ringer.
She has.
That type of thing will happen when you're when you have no gold, which is why we're looking to inject prestige. Now, Mama Bev says she's looking to win this match with at least 75% health remaining.
Oh my gosh.
She's double stacking, and that could be double the points.
Would that be double the points?
You know, we're going to have to find out. This is the first real Iron Table match we've ever had, correct?
At least here.
As they're initiating an immediate trading of blows, which is just not a bad trade for Hulkina, but a terrible trade for Mama Bev, as she says she's going to get through this match without getting hurt.
And, I mean, that might be a tall task.
Tall task in a tables match, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But Mama Bev is known to have checks bounce. Mama Bev is known... Whoa, hockey fight! Out of nowhere! As Mama Bev looks to have been rocked more than she was expecting.
Did she know who her opponent would be?
She just wanted an opponent. I said I would set up a match. I said you might not like what that match is. She said, is it a match? I said, yes. See you Monday.
Wow.
As already a handful of minutes are gone on this match, and not a point has been scored yet.
Just punching her right in that black eye.
Well, it is a wide target to hit.
Yeah. It's definitely something to pinpoint.
Looks like she's giving up her double play plan and is just choosing to take the bottom table and set it back up. Maybe she realized it was too ambitious, it was too far, and nothing in her arsenal could put that Mama Bev through that table.
Just needs the one table instead of the other one. Just a back elbow.
Insane. Mama Bev saying, alright, it's time to actually get some points rolling. Is she putting the table down? What is Mom just...
Maybe she
Mama Bev just
changed her mind?
She's just here for carnage? I think Mama Bev is taking the tables down. Hulkina says, no, I just set up that furniture. What do you think this is, an IKEA showroom? Just changing the room entirely? And she delivers one half of the death knell 1-2 punch known to us in the RFW locker room as the Superman Punch Spear combo.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if Mama Bev...
What's going on? Whoa!
Oh,
she took out the meth! She took out the meth!
But it got reversed onto her.
Now that might just be a bad idea.
I don't know if I'd want a hyped up Hulk.
Nope. Both are great. Both are bad. Both of them would know how to use all that energy. All that power. All that hallucination. Hulkina trying to figure out how to get Mama Bev in position for what she's about to do next. This is a terrible place to fight in a match like this.
Oh my gosh.
As it just misses the table. Hulkina in just the right position, but for some reason getting out of it and just wishing the worst on your opponent.
I don't know if Mama Bev knows Did you tell her what type of match this is?
I gave her a cue card, but maybe she's not hooked on phonics. Hulkina really trying to figure out, does anything I know how to do work with this table? And it looks like, uh-oh!
So close.
So close, the ankles hit the tabletop. Unfortunately, your opponent has to go through the table for a point to be scored.
We're starting to lose time.
Yeah, time is running out to score points and finish this match. The match might be solved in one turn. As there's a Kelly Cutthroat sign for some reason. Mama Bev says it's time to get a table in a more convenient position as she is setting out the cocktail table. But there's no time for charcuterie as they go back into combat, back into holds and maneuvers, fighting over the position, maybe the mental state to put an opponent through the table. And this might be the moment she's been looking for. What's happening? Delivering a kick to a perfectly turned Mama Bev. Hulkina is back in the ideal scenario she was thinking would deliver her the first point of this match. As the savagery of Hulkina is apparent.
She is getting desperate.
Both of them are running out of energy, are reaching capacity, but a point has to be scored. A winner must be decided.
They're running out of time.
Headbutt. Hulkina back at it again, putting Mama Bev in her place.
And she gets her.
And she gets her, scoring the first point, and a wide gap opened up in this competition.
Mama Bev doesn't have much time left if she wants to gain a point.
Mama Bev sweeping the leg and looking like maybe there's a little bit more of a frantic nature to this match as Hulkina. All Hulkina needs to do is stall, and she'll beat one of the greats of the RFW locker room, Mama Bev. This is an insane debut. This is an insane match to come off of a debut with.
This is only her second match.
This is her second match ever, and she's going toe-to-toe with Mama Bev. Now, does that mean that Mama Bev has fallen off? Or is Hulkina just rising through the ranks and ascending to greatness?
Mama Bev has been so distracted lately. Ever since Skinner went with that punk.
Well, she's a distraught mother. Fortunately, look, if you were wondering why I decided to give Jabroni Italiano a contract, it's because it would tie the Jabroni Dojo to our building, so at least he comes back here every Monday.
Nah.
And I'm probably going to have to pay a fine or something to Jabroni for saying that.
Why would you have to pay a fine to your own superstar?
Well, it's a breach of contract for me to be saying this stuff.
Who wrote this contract?
Wait, you don't use the Jabroni Dojo's contracts for your show?
No!
It's free paper. You just gotta be cool with what's on it. Mama Bev in position to tie the match with barely a minute to go. Mama Bev won't be caught losing as she just delivers these scoop slams after scoop slams, but I think maybe she's just going for damage at this point. Maybe she knows
I don't know if she's gonna have time.
She knows there's no chance to win, so she's just going for damage at this point. Maybe Mama Bev's changed. Maybe this is a dark side that we haven't seen Mama Bev have before.
Maybe.
Ghost tables in the arena!
Flying Superman punch!
As Hulkina might just have just enough time Maybe
No, she
she's
just
realized what's
throws it at
happened.
her.
Maybe she's realized what happened. Maybe she realizes the savage nature of this match, and she's just delivering insults to Mama Bev. The tables are in the arena, as she's just taking a victory lap, I think. Hulkina won, but a lot of damage was delivered by Mama Bev.
It's like she wasn't in it to win it.
No, I saw some solid frustration, but Hulkina wins.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, that's right.
Fish Boy.
Fish Boy is, well, Fish Boy kind of ejected Candlemaker from the locker room.
Well, it just gave me a new superstar.
Fish Boy had a very one-sided rivalry, hatred of fire, of Candlemaker's fire, and was constantly coming out and attacking him and ruining what would be otherwise good competition. And eventually Candlemaker said enough is enough and challenged him to a match. And lost that match, proving that Fish Boy, as spooky as he is, was right.
Now he's on our show.
Now he's over on Rough Shot, which he has a match coming up.
He does.
That he said he would win. And that's...
I'm looking forward to seeing him, how he's gonna fit into our locker room.
But this right here, this is the man that ejected the first superstar ever between brands. Jabroni Italiano notwithstanding, because Jabroni cares about Jabroni.
Ah, okay.
We have AJ Piles coming to the ring. AJ Piles is just as frustrated as a Frady Cat rival jumping over to another brand as Fish Boy. He's frustrated because he's phenomenal. He is in phenomenal shape, and Bobby Beautiful is a liar. Look, Bobby Beautiful is a liar. Said it right to the camera. And so I was like, two frustrated guys, they need to fight.
Release tension.
You know, they need to take it out on each other. Both people will respect that. Now, these are not two respectful people, so don't expect like legitimate competition or honesty out of them.
No, I'm looking for this to be just a straight up brawl.
It might be shades of Boxman and Daddy Joe. Boxman having burnt most of the body of Daddy Joe. Daddy Joe is still in recovery.
I don't know when we're going to see him again.
It's going to be quite a while before we see Daddy Joe again. If you want to follow that story, there's a playlist over on our YouTube channel. All you guys got to do is click that, and it's going to be in release order, so you can watch the story as it unfolds and see how far we've come, so that way you don't be that average wrestling fan that says everything is bad or boring. You can actually see the progression and find the shit. It's at the beginning, I swear. As delivering all the moves that AJ Styles would. AJ Piles is, a faithful mimic. I'll give him that much.
He is.
It's the most honest thing he does in his life is totally copy AJ Styles. Just a spinning backhand slapping the tail. I think there's spit. Ew. On the little desk thing.
I thought you'd be used to spit by now.
You know what? I'm starting to think maybe we need to take our commentary into the back. It's unsafe out here. The amount of times the tables have been destroyed.
I mean, if you're okay with being closer to the wrestlers.
Hey, I love these guys. Look, they put on a show for us. What can I say? We're gonna get up close and personal for this one. Come on,
you got
take it
the
to a hockey
UFO
fight,
out.
guys. Ugh. It gets easier every time I do it.
Well, it does not for me.
You got that little camera. It's different as it. Oh, they're trading blows, trading blows, trading blows. There's one stop. It's a hockey fight. Fish Boy catching that. Whoa!
Oh my god! How did he do that?
Like I said, he's big, but he's a faithful mimic. If only he could mimic that physique, then we might have something here. He provides his own gear. I'll give him that much.
How does he get the gear?
I don't know. Whoa! And there's the Superman punch that heralds the ends of matches. There it is! Spear! Spear! And blood is in the water, and Fish Boy smells it.
2 and 3.
And the 1-2 punch once again proves to solve all life's problems. Fish Boy is having an interview.
Oh.
He's calling his shot. He says, I did this. I want a contenders match. Okay, Fish Boy. See you on Monday.
How are you gonna deal with that? Oh.
Who's coming out? Bobby Beautiful?
Huh.
Show some respect with a handshake, Bobby Beautiful says. What is happening here?
Are we seeing the formation of a team?
Potentially, Bobby Beautiful might have just gotten a pet fish ahead of their qualifier later tonight.
Wow.
Never ceases to amaze me. Every day's another show. And Giant Freaking Baby is coming out to the ring. Giant Freaking Baby last Monday qualified. And then accepted a challenge for that qualification by the Jabroni Dojo for a supervised training match. A supervised training match that recently changed rules.
Yes.
And contractually allows allies.
Yeah, we have decided that it's not going to be allowed in qualifier matches again.
Yeah, and so they cannot interface with qualifiers. So Giant Freaking Baby just wants a rematch for glory. He's not getting his qualifier back.
He wants revenge.
He wants revenge. He does, but I just don't know what he has planned for. And here comes Skinner. Skinner is the man who stole. Look at the gold around his other wrist down there. He stole Giant Freaking Baby's qualifier. That should be his. He should be going to the heavyweight competition to win heavyweight gold. But now, that little pipsqueak has won it. And it was on the back of a farce to begin with.
He didn't win it, he stole it.
He stole it. He did. Unfortunately, this is the son of Mama Bev, the person who honestly is causing most of the distress of Mama Bev. Too big for his britches, Skinner Little Man is out here to, confusingly, he's in a supervised training match, but not one planned by the Jabroni Dojo.
Yeah, Jabroni
One
is
schemed
out
up
here.
in a beautifully written note by Giant Freaking Baby. A handful of words, all spelling out doom for Skinner Little Man. And I don't know what that means, but I just booked the matches, okay? So he must know what he's doing.
Skinner's out here alone.
Skinner is out here alone. But I don't think he's going to be out here alone for long.
What?
Skinner delivering stomp after stomp after stomp to Giant Freaking Baby. Grabbing him by the head and squashing
Just squeezing it like a grape.
Builds up so much pressure in the ears of Skinner Littleman. Dropping down onto the leg. These concussive strikes to the back of Skinner Littleman. Giant Freaking Baby is savoring every second that he gets.
So, you said you got a letter from GFB.
Indeed.
What did it say?
I mean, the letters were really fruity, but he did just say that he wants a rematch. And he understands that the qualification... Jesus! Oh my God! Strike after strike. He understands that he can't get his qualifier back.
Right.
He understands that he's not qualifying. But, you know, now's the time... If he's not going to be in the heavyweight competition, now's the time to start building glory, setting himself up, and maybe... recovering in a number one contender's position. He won't be the first, but he sure will be the second. As Skinner is bringing in... This is a supervised training match, so weapons are allowed so long as you learn something.
These supervised training matches keep evolving.
They do. Well, such is the training regimen of the Jabroni Dojo. You're familiar, I'm familiar, we all trained under the guy.
Unfortunately.
You know, eventually I was teaching Jabroni stuff, but, you know, hey.
He let you teach him stuff?
I will never understate the person who got me into the business. We got to give him that much.
Yeah.
But I don't like the type... Oh, Jesus!
God!
Just spiked onto our announce table. I'm telling you, we need to get this table out of here. I'm done. I'm going to Gorilla. Forget this! This is the last show we have a desk out here. Goodness!
It is becoming quite of a hazard.
I'm telling you, the type of competition out here is dangerous. My back is feeling awful after the Bat Boxman fight. These are insane.
You asked for it.
Yeah, you know, I wanted it. I just I would have liked to warm up or train or something.
Well, that would have ruined the surprise.
I'll say, Giant Freaking Baby, he realizes he's primed into the position that maybe Jabroni Italiano is not coming out. This could be it. This could be the solving. But Skinner getting something. He's picking up something from Jabroni. Clearly, he's learning. This is not the same Skinner Little Man I've come to love over the years.
No, he's got such a bad attitude.
He's got an edge. He does. And he's coming in with a blunt. He's coming in with a blunt. he brought his edge with a blunt. Oh, and here it comes. You know that just stereotypical Italian gimmick.
Hey, choke slam.
Right onto the bat. Christ. But Jabroni's here to save the day. He's saying, who's your poppy? And putting him onto the same bat his young ward just fell upon. Hey, there's more than one way to use a bat. Dropping his head onto the bat as well.
And this is giving us shades of last week.
It's looking poor for Giant Freaking Baby, as Giant Freaking Baby is now in a very familiar situation.
It's like deja vu from last week.
And they're being traded. They're just trading kicks. Maybe the dojo's curriculum has changed.
It's gang warfare.
You know, it's not pretty. Christ! Just a painful double delivery of carnage back onto the bat. This is looking bad for Skinner. Oh, God. Jesus. Jabroni, save him.
Why are you on their side?
I don't know. This is looking great. Oh my God, there's the mugging. Skinner's set up, but it looks like maybe he's like, all right, kid, you got him. Wait, hold on. What's going on here?
What happened? Who's it? Oh, my security.
Yeah.
Good choice.
I think they were just tired of seeing this happen. And, I'm not sure if Giant Freaking Baby will appreciate this or not, but, hey, it's valid. It's allowed.
And if it is an equalizer, I don't think he's gonna care.
He's out here to inflict pain. He is.
To take revenge on what Skinner and Jabroni did.
And he's building glamour for himself, I'll tell you that much. Would you not want this as your #1 contender? As Skinner going to the top rope, but Giant Freaking Baby
is
wisely
way too far away.
Getting out of the way. I mean, Giant Freaking Baby, as far as wrestling is concerned, is an old soul. Holy crap! Hold up! Dropping him, dribbling him like a basketball. This might be all it takes.
Especially while Jabroni's distracted.
Jabroni sneaking in and saving the match at 2.9. My goodness!
Goes back after my security.
Well, you told me we could use them. So they were in the building. I didn't think I'd need them, but I'm glad they're showing up. I think they were just as pissed about the qualifier being ruined.
Well, they were hired to
protect your qualifiers.
Protect the brand.
A Giant Freaking Baby picking up the win with the help of the Quadruple A Elites. They all equally celebrate. They all equally celebrate. Who wouldn't want to hug that Giant Freaking Baby? Everybody, look at this man. He's not the first, but he might just be the last.
And you got...
We're coming at you with your main event.
Yes.
Your qualifier. Picking up freaking strays, Bobby Beautiful, who just got back from the meeting with Fishboy. They went into a room, and they both came out with understanding in their eyes.
What kind of understanding?
I don't know. I'm just told these things. But Bobby Beautiful out here to qualify.
Who's he going against?
Oh, you're gonna love it. Oh, you're gonna love this guy. He hasn't been seen since Without a Hitch.
Oh.
Woo!
Ooh!
Woo! Who's that man?
Dad Rocker!
It's Dad Rocker! Give him some pyro. Yeah! Now, this man's got kids. He's got 7.5 kids.
7? How do you have a half a child?
I told you this last time. It makes him sad when you bring it up.
That's why I'm asking you, not him.
He needed the time off because he wanted to spend it with his kids.
His half kids?
Well, he has 7 of them at least. This is an interesting matchup between the two. We got Dad Rocker, the grunge, versus Bobby Beautiful, the glam. Locking up, staring each other down, and entering a sequence. A sequence we love to see. We call it chain wrestling, and it's absolutely glorious.
Yeah, it looked like Bobby Beautiful was going for something, and Dad Rocker caught him.
Hey, you want to watch this match from Green Shirt Guy's position?
Oh, God.
There you go.
It looks like we have our own Green Shirt Guy.
There it is. Yeah, you rock, dude. Yeah, Dad Rocker. Woo! Woo! Yeah.
But it looks like Dad Rocker is firmly in control of this match so far.
God, you don't realize how close they get to you when you until you're like actually in a wrestling arena. Obviously, we've worked shows over the years, people. I've worked post security on numerous occasions. It's the best seat in the house, I'll tell you what. That's right. I was security before I made it. Dad Rocker delivering stomp after punch after punch after stomp, but the driving knee from Bobby Beautiful typically is the great equalizer in the locker room.
He is very
Jumping
powerful.
kick. Amazingly powerful. Those great kicks. Those legs trained on the daily. Oh, God. Boing, boing, boing.
Bouncing his head off the mat.
Oh, jeez, was that a punt? Is that legal?
I think it was. Well, this is your show. You come up with the rules here.
Just delivering punishment after punishment to the neck of Dad Rocker. I guess Bobby Beautiful appreciates fatherhood because he's maybe going to be sending Dad Rocker on a permanent vacation
to spend time with his 7.5 kids.
Hey, if you harm that neck too much, it'll be the half kid.
Which half is going to be hurt?
This one, that one, something in the middle. But we got a pin in the ring, and it's not quite middle. Bobby Beautiful kicks out. Bobby Beautiful's a warrior. You can be as cocky as you want when you deliver. Has Bobby Beautiful lost yet? Made Man, maybe? The last match Bobby Beautiful had was, in fact, against Made Man, which was why he was out here apologizing. And maybe apologizing with something that's more than he can actually do.
I think that loss even surprised Made Man.
Yeah.
He was on such a roll before that.
Well, and demoralizing as it brought his beauty into the picture. Now,
he is a pretty person.
Made Man is glorious. But so is Bobby Beautiful. And hey, Bobby Beautiful's got glamour that is also backed up by just quality matches. So I figured I'd do tested. Holy moly!
Ah!
Driving knee to the nose. The moneymaker is hurt.
Ow.
Oh, but just too heavy to do a third time. As it looks like the signs of this match's energy is starting to wane.
Yeah, I think he used his momentum against him. And just straight up kicks to the face.
He's using the momentum of that shoe. Christ! Ejecting him directly into our desk. We gotta get out of here. Oh my God!
Yeah, I'm starting to see it. What are we gonna put over here?
I don't know. A Prime Station.
No. Do you really want to promote that?
No. Logan Paul pees in every bottle.
Is that what the special flavoring is?
Randy Orton didn't like it. Oh my goodness! Moonsault!
That's a pretty moonsault.
It's devastating. We've seen this setup before. It's for positioning mostly, as Bobby Beautiful's starting to line him up for the finale. But Dad Rocker's got mouths to feed, bills to pay.
He just keeps stomping him out.
It's painful. It's a reminder not to fight them. This could be your champion, folks. All it takes at this moment is a qualifier. And you hold a small sliver of what's to come. The victory. That will be heard by all. The heavyweight championship.
It can be anyone's game.
Uh-oh. We got a babyface comeback, mountain comeback, trying to get energy, trying to figure out what to do to put your opponent away. But something's coming out.
What is going on?
Was that?
Is that a distraction?
That was William Keagle's music.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Can Dad Walker take advantage of this?
It looks like he has. As he looks like he's ready to pack it away.
He's setting
and
him
put
up
the
for something.
final moment on this match. Leg drop.
Is it gonna win?
I have no clue.
1, 2, and 3.
Have mercy! Dan Rucker qualifies for coronation. And here comes the man that bought him this victory, out to mock Bobby Beautiful. Bobby Beautiful saying, come in the ring. Come in.
All it took was music.
And everybody, that's your lot. That's your show. And that was RFW Conquest. We hope you guys enjoyed it. This was a wild ride. Week 2 is absolutely insane.
We saw GFB get a little bit of revenge.
A little bit of revenge. A little bit of glamour. A little bit of potentially a number 1 contendership.
We saw a possible team in Bobby Beautiful and Fishboy.
That was unexpected. I've never seen this creature show intelligence like he did tonight. Shaking the hand of Bobby Beautiful just before they qualify? I mean, it was a risk worth taking. Unfortunately, it wasn't going to pay off. And maybe, could it be Bobby Beautiful is maybe going to hitch the coattails this time?
Maybe. I mean, hopefully we'll get to see William Keagle versus Bobby Beautiful in the future. Because it seems like they want it.
Well, Bobby Beautiful has been taking claim as the most beautiful one here and compared William Keagle to AJ Piles. And I've been seeing William Keagle and AJ Piles hanging out.
Does that mean they're a team now?
I don't know.
Was Bobby Beautiful looking for a partner to take them on?
Tune in next week on Woody's Roundup, or, just turn on YouTube and subscribe to the freaking Sellout TV channel and come back and see us on Monday and figure that shit out. Friday nights, we have Rough Shot, and the card, as that one guy says on TikTok, is officially stacked. Good night, everybody.
Good night.